Florida's no stranger to figuring out how to exploit the attributes of the environment around us. We've done it with the sun, the sea, the sand and our beaches, as well as with this great land where everything grows all the time. And we look forward to participating with all of you in finding new ways to exploit the attributes of space to the benefit of the nation and the world. I'm also pleased that Space Florida could be a sponsor for the AAS National Conference this year. The AAS does a really great job of helping keep focus on the space industry during this transitional period and difficult time. These awards and its other programs truly help keep and support U.S. leadership in spacefaring nations. This conference should prove to be pivotal in addressing the plans for the ISS as we go forward. And we hopefully will find an approach and we'll come together in realizing the great potential of this key national asset. And I guess that is the challenge, to capture the potential of space and return value. I'm not an expert on the science of the space station. I bring an aerospace business perspective and even more of a background of space business, finance, and investing. So I'm keenly interested in the potential of the space station as a platform for new discoveries that have value in the marketplace. Of course, when I was doing space finance, the finance community viewed space investing as the art of passing money around from hand to hand until it disappeared. Today, it is a different story, but investors are still skeptical, and yet they are willing to invest in space and seek a return. Space has already proved itself as a catalyst for innovation and new company growth, and there are many sectors of the worldwide space economy where there have been significant returns, so investors do pay attention. But it is clear that we in this community cannot depend on government funding alone, let alone government for sustained funding stream for our investment future. Investment capital will follow markets and market potential, but we still have to make the case for the ISS. All of us in this room see the ISS as the greatest single engineering accomplishment mankind has achieved, and it is. Further, it was accomplished in partnership with other nations, another remarkable achievement. Earlier this month, that partnership celebrated 10 years of continuous human presence on the ISS. In those 10 years, nearly 200 people have visited the station, and more than 600 experiments have been conducted, many of which are already producing new insights into advanced materials, medicine, and technology. All of us in this room are believers. We're believers in NASA. We're believers in the role of humans in space, believers in the International Space Station. But we are the choir, and we must be careful to not be only listening to our own song. We must look to a real blend of the pure science and basic research that we have been doing with a practical application of the research that is applied and reaches the marketplace. And we have to seek a greater investment by the commercial sector in doing it. Let me talk a little bit about Florida and what we're doing. Clearly, Florida is committed to supporting the nation's space activities and in a focused way toward the success of the commercial exploitation of space through the International Space Station and other platforms that we expect to be on orbit. The state has invested over $30 million in the establishment of a Space Life Sciences Center that provides over 100,000 square feet of world-class life sciences support lab space for conduct of many of the areas of key research activity being considered mainstream for the ISS. In addition, we plan to invest an additional $5 to $10 million this year in improvements to this facility to lower the cost of operation and to realign many of its areas of functionality with the broader array of ISS research and technology development and applications that will be considered and discussed in this conference, especially those supporting long-duration spaceflight research. We plan on making the Life Sciences Lab the centerpiece for a new innovation center called Exploration Park. In the back of the auditorium, there is a display of what we're planning there. But this is a new innovation center, and we hope to locate clusters of companies that clearly are looking to conducting research in space or looking at the application of space-based technologies to large commercial markets.
Again, thank you very much for this award. I will tell you that a piece of this award goes to probably everyone in this audience. I've worked with many of you in the past. My accomplishments are really nothing more than a reflection of the hard work and efforts that you have all put into this business we're in. As Frank talked about, I think space is a very special business. We all know that. We need to also not listen to our own singing in the choir. We need to make sure that we get out to our friends and neighbors and let them know what drives us, what gets us excited, the potential we see in space. We need to broaden our reach out. We need to bring in the commercial sector, as Frank talked about, and then we can go ahead and continue to move forward. So I humbly receive this award from you today. And thank you very much, Frank and the AAS, but this award really belongs to all of us here in this business. It's my pleasure and privilege to work with each one of you. I look to you as my friends, my colleagues, and we will move forward into space and we will push exploration as a destiny for this country. Thank you.
Welcome to Florida. I'm just privileged to be here with Ms. Amanda Ross. I'm a PhD chemist by training, because it moves.
Yeah.
You want it to distribute. Right. Optically, it's not going to get caught.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know where it said.
this window is solid quartz. That is optically pure as they can be.
Wow. That's cool.